New Father Chronicles. New Father Chronicles.
Last week, my wife and I celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary. And it was a long time coming because to be honest, there were many times we didn't think we would make it to this point. So this was my first time putting on a tux. It was my wife's first time in a real wedding dress. It's hard for me to explain why we were so excited, why we were so happy to do this without giving some kind of context. So we have to back up a little bit. Before my daughter was born, before my wife and I made the big announcement to our friends and family that we were pregnant, before I even started posting videos on YouTube every week, many years and pounds ago, my wife and I stood in this office space, this little small room, dressed in our fanciest clothes to get married in a car dealership. I remember sitting in a waiting room next to a couple of vending machines waiting for our names to be called to come into this room. We said our vows. The woman that officiated it took a picture of us with her cheap digital camera, gave us a copy, and we were on our way. Behind the smiles that we had was fear, depression, anxiety, desperation, all these things that we were trying to suppress just to make this day seem somewhat special. And years later, all those things would come undone, and what we tried to hide would come up to the forefront. I remember standing next to my wife in the courthouse, turning in our divorce papers. We really didn't think that we were gonna make it, so we wanna share that story. So what we're gonna do is every Friday in September, we're gonna have a new series called The Redo. Now it's not gonna mess up the Wednesday episodes. New Father Chronicles is still happening on Wednesdays, the comedy, the silliness between my daughter and I. But for people that wanna see the road that led to us being at this point, to be able to make jokes and laugh and have fun, that's what we're gonna share on Fridays, The Redo. Our road to being able to recreate the wedding that we never had back then. You all are family, right? Like, I see us as an online family. Some of you all may not, but at least for me, this is something special, and we're gonna put this out there hoping that people can feel like they can relate, maybe feel encouraged, because we are so far from perfect. We are very, very, very far from being perfect, but still, we're about to open up and it's something new. It's not something I'm used to doing. So it's gonna be healing for us, a growing experience for us, and I hope it'll do the same for you.